When I was a kid,
Yeah.
well, I was in movies, but I was a kid.
Yeah, right.
Anyhow, the 40 years that you mentioned, those first 4 or 5 of those years, every time I'd do an interview, I'd get these funny looks from, who the hell do you think you're kidding, you know, because I kept saying that I couldn't, I was in my 20s now, around the time I was doing Pulver or something, and I kept saying I can't wait to get older because the parts get richer. Well, I really believed that.
Yeah.
And it's true. And all the other actors on Broadway and in New York that I really respected all said the same thing. Their parts get richer. You get older. You know more. You can play parts better. Well, it's true. There are great parts when you get older. What they didn't tell me is there's fewer of them.
Yes. So they get richer, but fewer.
Now, I had seen a lot of David's plays, and I had read David's plays, but I had never acted in one of David's plays. And all of a sudden, along came, and it kept coming along and coming along, coming along. It was several years before he got off the ground, despite the fact that it was...
Because people said what? That it was
too dark, that the language would be a turn-off. I don't know. I have no idea. Whatever it was that the studios felt, the ingredients to make a, quote, hit, unquote, because it's always approached, you know, from an economic point of view rather than an artistic one. I suppose that's understandable if you're putting the money up. At any rate, it just sat there. And then finally it did get off the ground. And once it did, and the actors fell in, I mean, that probably is the best overall cast I've ever worked with.